Hello MMO lovers and welcome to my Guild Wars 2 Frippen guide. As you see on the screen, there is sections of the video where you can click the annotation and it will take you to that part of the video. Along with this, there is also a main page button on the top left of every section to go back to this page. Today I will tell you what Frippen is, the requirements, how to Fripp, and also some useful tools and websites that you can use to help you. So, what is Frippen? Well, basically, it's where you buy an item for a certain price, normally lower than the normal market price, and then you would sell it higher than what you bought it for. For example, I could buy 10 copper ores for 1 silver each, which cost me a total of 10 silver to buy, and then I could sell those 10 copper ores for 2 silver each, which in turn gives me a profit of 1 silver per ore. And then by selling these 10 copper ores for 2 silver each, I get a total of 20. And basically, that's it, that's Frippen. I turned 10 silver into 20. But in Guild Wars 2, the trading post has fees. It has 2 types of fees, a 5% fee and a 10% fee. The 5% fee is where you put your items up for sale. And keep in mind, if you put your items up for sale and then cancel the sale, you won't get your money back. That's gone. And then there is also a 10% fee is when your items sell and you sell them all, whatever. When the transaction's complete, it takes 10% off. So this is a total of 15% fees. So you would have to keep in mind that what you sell, it will be like 15% off. And sometimes the fees alone can make it so you don't make profit at all. But luckily there is a website which I will show you later on in the video, which does all this math for you. You just input the prices and it'll tell you the fees, how much profit you're gonna make, etc. And it's just a big help, but I'll show you that later in the main video. So what's the catch? What are the requirements? Well, honestly there isn't any. There's some recommended requirements which are on the screen now. But doing this method, you don't need any requirements. You could be level 1, you could just start the game, whatever. But there are some things that will benefit you a lot in doing this method. One of them is having a good amount of gold. You could flip with 1 gold or even 1 silver, but you won't get very far and you won't be able to buy as much, and which then you won't be able to make much profit. And I would honestly recommend just doing events or the hearts on the map and other methods of making money or gold in this game. But for the amount of gold to start off with, I recommend around about 20 or more gold. I think I started off with around about 15, and I was actually a free account. But I'm on about 20 plus, but you can start off with lower than that and make your way up, but it's better to do other things, to be honest. And also a massive help is if you don't have a free account. And a free account is where you don't pay to play the game, or you haven't bought expansions, or you just haven't bought the game, the base game, whatever. But having a free account limits to the amount of items, well, not really the amount, but the items that you can buy in the game. Like, you can only have access to half the content in the game, stuff like that. So having full access to everything in the game, every item in the game, helps a lot. And later on you'll see items which you can only buy that are paid to play, and with a free account you can't Fripp them, which makes it useless. So having a paid account will help a lot. But when I started off, like I said before, I had a free account and I started off with like 15 gold. But then I bought membership, or I bought the expansion because I was like, well, I could be making more money off this if I had access to other items again. So none of these actual requirements. A good amount of gold is like almost a must, but you could start off with 1 gold and make your way up, but it will be quite slow. And also having a paid account will help. Alright guys, so welcome to this part of the video, which will basically tell you and show you how to Fripp in Guild Wars. If you don't know how to get to a trading post, basically on the map, it's basically go to Divinity's Reach, right here. This waypoint is always unlocked for every character, so just teleport to that and walk up this road, go into Divinity Reach, you come out here and then just walk up the ramp, and there is a trading post right there. You also get this waypoint. You can just TP to this waypoint if you already marked it, and then you will just walk in this part. The waypoint is right there. Sorry for the screen being a bit limited. I just wanted to show the actual trading post screen because I feel like it would be a bit better than showing the whole screen. So before we start, I just want to introduce this website, which would be very helpful. It is tpcalc.com. The reason I'm in Scepter mode or whatever it's called is because I just don't want to show my extensions and stuff because it's curly, and I just want it to look nice for you guys. So basically on this, you basically just put the buy price in, the sell price, and it automatically calculates the fees from the trading post, which I talked about previously in my video on the what is flipping section of the video. So firstly, we need to find an item to flip. Now this is a combination between your knowledge about the game and just searching for an item. I mostly just search for an item, but if you know stuff about the game, you'll know that most commonly traded items are like ores, woods, strawberries, fruits, whatever. It's basically stuff you collect around the world. Like you go around gathering, cut down trees, and you mine stuff. But I like to go and craft the materials and then materials to find stuff, and then I normally like to put the price to the lowest because then you can buy more of it, and plus it's commonly traded if it's a low price. If it's like the highest price in the game, 165 gold. There's only one of them on like 23 of them. On the market right now, it's just you can't. Whereas like this, it's like maxed out and stuff. So what I like to do is I like to just go down this page and I like to see what I could buy. Now I clicked on Tiny Cart and I think this actually might work. So to test, you find an item, to test to see if you can make profit off it, you pull up this website. You have to really use this website. So we've got the Tiny Cart, and then we look at the current buyers. Now we look at the top price that people are buying it for, and then we have to put one extra copper on top of that, so we have priority over everyone else. So when someone goes on the trading post to sell this item, it'll be always sold to us because we offer the highest price right now. So we find that the current buyers, the highest one's 6, so we add another copper and put 7. Now it's a bit different with the current sellers. Since there's only one person buying it at 9 copper, we basically will sell it at 9. Basically, when you sell it, you look at the lowest price that people are selling it for, and then minus 1 copper. So instead of adding 1, we basically minus it when we sell it. So we put a 9 on there, or it would be an 8 if it was like 1,000 people selling it at like 9 copper, whatever. So I'm just gonna put 9. So as we can see, we make no profit at all buying and selling this. So then we just press reset, and then we move on with our lives and just find another item we can sell, buy, whatever. I'm just having a quick look. I can't really find anything, but oh, it's silver ore. We could have a try. No, if it's like 1 copper difference, this is no possible way you can make them new value. It's a few copper, no, because the wasting fee's too much. Like it's just tiny skills. I used to this might actually work. We might make a few copper here. So buy price is going to be 31 not 31 silver, jeez, 31 copper since the highest price is 30. So we want to add 1 on top of that, and then the sell price we're going to be selling for 41. Now here we make 4 copper profit each time. So we could either write this down and search for other items, and then when we get a few items we can buy them all together and stuff. But for this just simple video, we gotta just use this item and see if we can make profit with it. So I think I'm gonna buy 10 of them. So with 10 of them, I'll make around about 38 copper in profit. So I'm gonna buy them for 31 and sell them for 41. So let's just click on this tick and then up it by 1, and we'll buy 10 of them. Press the order, and then while the order's being placed, we can that was fast, but we can either look for other items while doing it. But I think we got correct this, and then we go to sell it, and then it was 41 we got to sell it for. Don't mind this. It's just there's just like one person selling two of them. So whatever, we got selling for 41 wisdom, and then we'll see how it goes. My transactions, I don't know. I can't even remember. I put these up. Whatever. So tiny skills. We'll probably have to wait for a bit because they are. There's someone else selling them for 31, which is, a lot lower than ours, so we'll have to wait until they get sold, and then, because we don't have priority, when someone comes to buy tiny skill, they'll buy from this guy first before they'll buy from us. So I think I'll pause the video, and then I'll come back when these are sold. Right guys, that was actually, about 30 seconds to a minute, about 30 seconds since I stopped recording. They're sold quite fast, faster than I actually expected since someone else was already in front of us in priority. But they're sold. I'll go on the history and actually show you that I actually did buy them and sell them. Look, bought, and then about 30 seconds since we stopped recording. So I bought them for 31, sold them for 41. I made a few copper per item, so I made around 30 copper or something like that. Can't quite remember, but I know we made quite a bit. 38 copper we made there. So just by sitting here on the trading post, we can make profit, and this is actually a really good item. So we could buy 250 of them for 75 gold. Actually no, for about 77 and 50 copper, and then we'll sell them for 41. And let's just have a look at how much we would actually get off that. 31. We'll buy them for 31 each. We'll sell them for 41, and we'll buy 250 of them. So in turn, we'll make around about just under 10 silver, just for that trade. And it took me about a minute to sell 10. So you could do this and then put them up for sale, and then go and do a world boss or just something else in the game. So this is a very good method, and you can do this anytime. You don't have to sit here at the trading post to wait and for your items to buy and sell. You could go somewhere else, do something else, come back, etc. Just do what you want in the game. You could do this on the side, or just sit here, watch a movie or watch YouTube videos, and just do this on your second monitor or whatever. So I hope that has helped, and that's basically what flipping is. You can do other items, but I just wanted to show a basic understanding of what it is, and I wanted to show proof that I actually did make money. So yeah. Alright, so here's some useful tools which I've listed. The first one is TPCalcu or calculator.com, which is a must-have by your side when you are flipping in this game. And all it does is what you saw in the video. It calculates the profit of what you would make per item by taking off the 15% fee in the trading post. Now, the second website I haven't covered, and I will not cover unless I make another video about this topic. All this website does is show you some items that you could flip. Now, I can't really say much about this website since I haven't used it personally, but most items on this website look like they're for long-term investments, making a lot of gold within a week or two, but it'd also be a bit risky since it's a commonly used tool, and people will look at this website and buy the same items as you, which in turn will crush the price of the item, and which then you won't be making any money, you'll be losing gold. But I wouldn't really recommend it, but it was worth a mention on this guide since it's a commonly used tool. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this guide helped you. Please like, comment and subscribe, it helps a lot. Check out my last video and have a nice day.